All right, guys. Since 11:15, so since we have about 20 members here, and then we shall start off this open mic, and then after that we open the floor. So just to give you guys a bit of a rundown of what's going to happen in today's open mic. The first 30 minutes we will be discussing the overview of NFT11 together with Powerbomb Finance, which is invited here is Lady Killer Powerbomb, Haji Penguin, and both the founders of Powerbomb, and technically now our DeFi advisors, DeFi experts. And after that, the next 20 minutes will be left for answering questions that the community has been asking on Twitter so far. And the last 10 minutes will be open up to, and then you guys can raise your hand, and then I will stage. And all right. So let Andrew, our CEO, open up this discussion.
Chance, you're breaking in and out slightly.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now I'll just hand it over to.
Okay, so Chance is gonna hand it over to Andrew now. Yeah.
Yes, thank you. For once, I'm not the one breaking up. Welcome, everybody. We are so sorry for the delay for 17 minutes because we just talked too much nonsense. No, actually, we waited for some of our friends to come in. There were some problems with the link. Welcome to our first open mic. I'm very, very excited to be here. Why we have this open mic was something that we thought about some time back already, just that there were so many wonderful things that were happening with NFT11, and we were just getting down to it and getting things doing. But Chance reminded us that it's always important to maintain a constant communication flow with our wonderful community. So the open mic we felt was a wonderful way for the entire team to come aboard, whatever the time is, to really share with you guys what NFT11 is going to be like. Right? And more importantly, we didn't just want it to be a one-way street where we talk about ourselves. I love to talk about myself. Who doesn't like to talk about himself, right? So more importantly, we wanted to share with you our strategic partnerships that we have come aboard, and let these strategic partners, we don't profess to be experts in everything. So we get experts to help us in the things we are not as good as them. And not just us, NFT11, you are part of the NFT11 community, so you get access to these experts as well. And these experts today are Powerbomb. Powerbomb, you have LK Lady Killer, and you have Official Guru. His name is Guru, it's not Official Guru. So he's just trying to act cute only. Anyway, NFT11 is officially linked with Powerbomb. They are our strategic advisors. They are also our consultants with all things GameFi and blockchain as well, generally speaking, right? Now, I don't want to speak so much. I'll pass on to Lady Killer from Powerbomb. Please.
Hi guys, really happy to be here today with all of you. NFT11 and us go way back outside of the metaverse and in real life. So we're really happy to be supporting NFT11 today when it comes to discussing the future of NFT11, what GameFi looks like in 2022. Maybe if some of you guys like to chat about DeFi as well, that's what we're here for. All right, back to you, Andrew.
Thank you so much, Dennis, Lady Killer. Okay, so let me just take a very quick while to update everybody where we are at as a community, or where NFT11 is, right? To know where we are, to give context to where we are, let me just give you a quick brief history of how we started. 5 months ago, we said, guys, join our IFO. We have a wonderful idea, which is to bring the most beautiful game onto the blockchain. You guys supported us. Within 30 days, we hit our limit, oversold, we got our seed. We went out, we started to build our legends. Our legends have been selling out at crazy breakneck speed every time we release legends out. I think 11 batches so far. It's already every launch within 3 minutes is all sold out. We have our mystery seat boxes, our stadium seats out as well. Almost all are sold out, and these are just to the whitelisted. It's going out to the public base soon. Of course, all of you have seen David James, our first Ultimate player, coming down. We'll give you more updates about that as well. So we have reached a stage where we have done something that I believe no other project on GameFi has done so far. We have done, number one, we have raised seed. Number two, we have proven that our community has the ability to buy in-game assets because they want to play the game in future. So there is a realized dream there. And more importantly, our community is vibrant. Now, we have reached the stage where we need to build the game. Now, the most important thing is to make sure that the game that we build matches the vision that we have shared with the community thus far, to meet that high standards and to make sure that when it's launched, it fulfills as many of the points as we can in making this the trailblazing football simulator, football action game on blockchain. Now we are first, we are front running, so we need to make sure that we do an excellent job. Good is not enough for us. So at this stage, what we are doing is we are talking to VCs and launch pads to raise the final round of funds. On this round, I'm very proud to say that there are about 16 VCs that VCs are venture capitalists. 16 VCs that are entertaining our project seriously. It is a case that we are spoiled for choice. And one of the reasons that we are spoiled for choice is also because, as you know, the main team, all of us on the stage right now are based in Singapore. Most of us are based in Singapore. And the Singapore government has approved us to be a member of the Startup SG community, which means we are an approved member of the government has endorsed us as a official startup within Singapore. What does this mean? This means that they have given us approval to be a one-for-one partner with them. What does this mean? Is that when the VC comes in, every dollar the VC comes in, the Singapore government will put $1 matching up to a certain amount based on the approval process that the VC comes through. In short, too long don't read. What it means is that any VC or any investor investing in our game gets to invest hand in hand with the Singapore government. Now, because of this, VCs are lapping this up. So this is where we hope to raise that final round. Of course, we are also looking at some launch pads to assist us in this process. Now, I can take questions later about why launch pads and our strategies for VC. But most importantly, I want to share with the community is that this round is really for us to explode the expansion of our team. What do I mean by that? We want to have graphic designers, 3D modelers, game engine designers, storytellers, art modelers, Unity, UI, UX, front end, back end designers. We have identified a team of between 25 to 30 just to solely develop the alpha version of our game. And this is going to happen in the year 2022, starting the year 2022, right? So a lot of that funding will be to fund the team working for the next 2 years. To this end, I'm happy to also report to the community that we have worked very closely with our local government here. And on top of that one-for-one funding, the government has also agreed to ask us to apply for a grant, which means to say that the salaries of any locals we hire for technology positions, of which I mentioned earlier, will be granted up to 80%. So what does that mean to you in the community? It means that we are able to fund the salaries of our development community for more than 2 years, our development team for more than 2 years, which means we don't have to worry about raising funds or funding a reasonable paycheck to our team members, which means that we can all concentrate on bringing the best quality output to the community. So we don't have to worry about things like startups not having enough funds and bootstrapping to have substandard triple heading timelines and then delaying all those stuff. So this is something that we have the luxury of, and we hope to build on this, right? Also, that is just on the funding side of things. We want to match this strategy with growing our community. To date, what we have done so far has always been reaching out to our existing community, and the growth has been very organic. All of you have been we are very grateful to all of you who have been referring your friends after friends, and we have grown to close to 25,000 in our community. Our target is to reach 250,000 engaged community players by the end of 2022. Two reasons why I chose these figures for the team. 250,000 players was the same number of players that FIFA 96, when they launched, FIFA 96 was the amount of players that they had in their alpha version. So we are ambitious that NFT 11 can meet and if better exceed what FIFA 96 was when they first launched. And that is 250,000 engaged players. We are confident we'll hit there through the various strategies that later on we can share. Now, at this point of time, I also want to update the community in terms of sales. What we have been doing, some of you have already been buying, most of you actually have been snatching our legends and our mystery seed boxes. So you don't have to listen to me anymore. I'll pass on to Sean, who's our COO, the other monkey in the chat. Sean, please go ahead.
Hi guys. So, the CEO does all the boring numbers and stuff, right? So I'm gonna just run through the numbers really, really quickly for you guys so that I don't break the whole momentum and bring you guys to, a lullaby to get you guys to sleep. Yeah. Okay, so let's start with the whitelisted legends, okay? So I think we have been giving a lot of perks to people who have joined us and supported us right from the start. So we have about 63k NFTs sales. We have 63k NFTs from the IFO whitelisted legends. We have 55k NFTs, NFT11s from the public legend sale. 400k NFT11 tokens from the stadium seat mystery boxes. 200k NFT11s from the stadium pre-sales. And lastly, we have sold 1.2 million NFT 11 tokens currently to date in our public sale. So I think what I want to highlight to you guys what's going to happen with our public sales. We have committed that we will take this amount of funds to seed a liquidity pool, and this should come to you guys in January. I know a lot of people are anxious in wanting to know when the liquidity will be available, but I would say look out. January we'll be seeding the pool with a significant amount of money so that the prices don't fluctuate like crazy. Okay, we're here for a sustainable growth and to protect our community users so that we can play the game with ease. On this note, I'd like to invite Guru to talk about the existing liquidity and the hurdles and different solutions that we can possibly deal with it, because there's a lot of talk in the community right now that there has already been an existing liquidity pool that has been contributed on Pancake, I suppose, or PoolCoin.
Pancake
So
and ApeSwap.
Pancake and sorry, what?
And ApeSwap.
ApeSwap. Okay, so I think this is a concern that we would like to address, and who better to do it than our man Guru?
Hi guys, I'm Guru. So besides being one of the co-founders of Powerbomb, I'm also a part of the NFT11 advisory team. So one problem that Sean and Chance and Jeremy came to me with is that there were a lot of people saying that there's already liquidity in the pools in PancakeSwap and ApeSwap. So how do we solve that when we actually want to put in real money to seed the liquidity? So after checking, I realized that there's like a couple of $1,000 in the bank. I think there are 3 pools that have been made, 2 on PancakeSwap, 1 on ApeSwap. Well, that's like the beauty of decentralized finance, right? You don't have to wait for the company to decide to make our tokens liquid. You can just make it liquid yourself. But that also gives the team problems because we can't decide the price because it's already there. The price is already there. So while being another perk of the blockchain is that the blockchain offers tremendous amount of solutions. So I went back to the team with a lot of solutions. One of them is that since the pools are so small, the prices can be easily adjusted by us, either by buying NFT11 tokens or selling NFT11 tokens. So the price matches the price we want to list at and then listing it. So that's one of the most basic solution, which is kind of amateurish, especially for a project with our prestige. Another solution I gave them is, there's only 3 pools. there are limitless amount of pairs that we can create. The pairs are now only in one stable coin. I don't even have enough fingers to count how many stable coins are available on the blockchain. So we can just do another stable coin. But then again, BUSD is the most liquid on BSC, so we would rather do it in BUSD. So we haven't finalized the solution, and we will give it to the community once we do have it. But I think the best solution would be for us to make our own specific AMM just for launch. Why do I think this is the best solution? Number one, eliminates all this pre-existing liquidity. It doesn't matter, right? Because even if they are trading at half the price, natural market arbitrage will just make it the same. If they are trading at double the price, same thing. Natural market arbitrage will make it the same. And the value trading in this pool is so insignificant compared to the amount that we are going to seed liquidity with. And also, something like that could help us prevent bot sniping. Bot sniping absolutely sucks. Pretty sure a lot of you have been in a lot of different token launches, and you always get wrecked by bots. Before you even have a chance to buy, it's already up 30x. Why? Because bots idle in the meme pool and they just purchase things the moment they are listed. They don't even care what token it is. Some people just track every single token that is launched and buy $1,000 worth, buy $10,000 worth. Why? Because more often than not, number go up. So this solution will actually help us to prevent all of this, and this seems like the most professional, most optimal solution for a project such prestigious as ours. I can hand it back over to Andrew or Sean to carry on with the next part. Guys, I'm done.
Awesome, Guru. Thanks. The dead silence, though. Yeah. So, Andrew, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Thanks, Guru. Although we know that's not your full name, it's quite irritating.
Official Guru.
Official Guru, fine. So, let me just wrap up this where we just keep talking and nobody can answer, right? I just felt that this last point was very important. I wanted to share with everybody the future plans of NFT11, of which a very large part of this will be also future plans with our partnership with Powerbomb, right? Our first official partnership. Now, the first thing I want to tell the community is this: if you were to check out who's the new CEO and CEO, I think you have read some press about us taking up the leadership appointments. The first thing that we will do is moving forward as NFT11 continues to grow at such an explosive pace, is that we felt that more time was needed professionally from our focus for NFT11. As such, those who have really went to CSI, our background, know that we hold many leadership appointments across different portfolios. You will be looking at us relinquishing some of those positions so that we can spend time to focus on the growth and to drive NFT11. So that's number one. The number two thing I want to share with you is that we have many plans. If I were to speak on all these wonderful, exciting things, it's gonna take forever. So I'm just gonna touch on them very briefly. Happy to answer them later in the FAQs if you want me to detail more, and also in our Discord channel, just shoot it down there. We can shoot some details there, right? I want to tell everybody we are in talks with a lot of CEXs, centralized exchanges, for our future plans. Marketplace.
Andrew, you're breaking up. I think we lost you after you mentioned centralized exchange.
Okay. Not too much. Can you hear me now? Is this better?
Yeah, it's better.
Awesome. So we are in talks with a lot of centralized exchanges for the growth of NFT11. With Chance and team is also working on our own NFT marketplace, something really unique. At this point, I want everybody in our community to really share in this unique thing. NFTs are a bit crazy right now. All that hype and how can the Bored Ape be worth that much, right? The fundamental difference that NFT11 wants to have is that our NFTs are not just memorabilia. We have David James NFT coming out, have his signed autograph, and then, we'll improve on the graphics. But at the same time, our NFTs have true utility. Let me just put this in context. If I am a football fan, of which I am, I'm a Liverpool fan, right? And David James is going to be my goalkeeper in game. And I don't care what he's worth out there. He is going to make my team win in game. And I'm just going to get him because of true utility. Not so much how it looks like or how it's a limited edition, but because David James is going to be the best goalkeeper in game. And with that, we have a double-edged advantage over the rest of the NFT, Messi NFT, Chili's coins. I'm not saying we are that much better, but this is something that we want to build on, and that is why we are looking to build our own NFT marketplaces, talking with centralized exchanges and of course decentralized exchanges to work with us on this exciting development, right? To that end, many have asked us also, why Binance, right? So there are many reasons why Binance at the start. One of the interesting aspects in the future we are looking forward to is the ability to have us on other chains as well. Now, I know this is going to be a lot of questions and etc. I'm going to leave Guru and our advisors to help us with this. But we are seriously looking at how we can be on other chains, AVAX, Solana. I don't know which are the better ones out there. We also have, maybe in a more immediate term, right? I mentioned we are building out our team of developers. To this end, I'm going to ask our wonderful community who's listening in, spread the word out. We're not just hiring just in Singapore or in Asia. We're hiring all over the world.